I've kind of just made things my whole life. I've always like drawn, painted, that sort of thing. And just had an interest in art in general for my entire life. But I got more interested in opening up a business as like I wasn't really happy with my current job. So I started seeking different avenues and fell upon epoxy resin and just love how versatile it is. And so I started doing that with bracelets and necklaces and earrings, and just kind of started running. Right when I found epoxy resin, I started running and making all these different designs. Once I started making the jewelry, I had made one piece and I posted a picture of it, and I didn't think it was good enough to sell, and a girl from my hometown messaged me and she's like, "Can I buy that?" And I realized, okay, people want this. If I were to describe my work in 3 words, I definitely think of nature, fairy, individualistic style. And I think in a lot of ways, like, my target market is people like myself, and so it's really easy to think about what would I want to buy from farmer's market, what would I want to wear day to day, and like what would I find quirky and unique, and think about those concepts. And typically my market also responds similarly to it. I've thought a lot about like brand recognition, especially in like my intro to marketing class, because like there's a lot of things where I think maybe it's not worth the time to do, like going through and stamping every individual bag when it comes to giving people things at the farmers markets, or like stamping boxes and things like that. But just thinking about brand recognition, if people see the butterfly in hand, that's my logo, over and over again, they'll recognize it more. And that was something I just really started thinking about in every single way. I think the biggest challenge for running the business now is balancing everything, especially with school at the same time. It's definitely led to like, there's only so much that I have the mental capacity for. So I think, okay, I have to think about taxes, and I have to think about this homework assignment that's due the next day, and I have to think about, oh, I need to sign up for this event that I did last year that was very good, or just different things like that, and just juggling the thoughts of it. And so I think staying organized is the toughest part for sure. And it's also like the biggest thing that's successful is like that leads to me being successful is when I'm most organized. My favorite part is the design, just being able to sit there and think. I think like thinking creatively gets me through the day. It keeps me sane for sure. Just being able to be creative in that sense. And then equally, or actually even better, I think is interacting with the community, going to the shows. I just love going to the farmers market and being able to talk to people and see how they interact with things, and just see how they feel about it. It makes my heart really happy. So yeah, design and community for sure.